Good afternoon and welcome to another fishy adventure. Now it's lunchtime. Got a good hour to kill. As I live just over the other side of the bay, I thought I'd quickly run over, try and get into some fish on my lunch. That is the plan. Whether it works, we'll see. Now, I haven't done a bit of a lunchtime fun run for a while. Last time I actually done it was last year, I think. Had some nice fish, not here on St Catherine's Pier, but a little bit different. So got my waders on. I've now got my waterproof bag, which is perfect for this. As you can see, it's not swelly at all. It's actually too flat, but who cares? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over, hopefully we can get into some fish and get home within an hour. Got a little bit of time to spare. Let's get into it, let's get fishing, and hopefully we can put some fish on the board. Quite a windy day, but should be able to just get a good enough cast in without getting too smashed up. I'm going to try and fish as light as possible, quite finesse. I'm going to start off with a fish minnow and just plunk it around the gullies, and hopefully we can get into something. That is the plan. But as I say, I do not have long at all. The clock is ticking, so fingers crossed there is something around that wants to take a nice fancy to a grotto looking lure. Now the bait at the moment that the fish are usually eating are sprats. If there are sand eels about, a bass will eat a sand eel all day long. Sprats are the main thing, grottos as well, do well with grotto coloured kind of lures, like so. Fingers crossed. Beggars can't be choosers. It might be a crap session that we catch absolutely jackal, but you don't catch fish sitting on your sofa. Right, we made it across nice and easy. Luckily didn't fall over today or slip on any rocks. That's the main thing, be safe, not sorry. Loads of poo means the seagulls are being fed well. Stinks of bird poo. Right, let's get this going. Right, first cast of the lunchtime fun run. As I was saying, I'm going for a little fish minnow. Bail is good. Let's go. See if there's anything around. Fingers crossed. Just a slow retrieve, really slow. Oh, I just got a hit straight away. Come on. Maybe a small fish. Good feeling. All I'm doing is just slow wind, bump it over the reef. Nothing too hectic. In the winter months you don't want to be going too quick. If there are loads of fish about and they're competing, yeah, go quick, but go slow for now. I think that was a small fish that hit me in that last cast. Still no fish. Strange. Just going to keep working the area. And all I'm doing is I'm just working different areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. If you're just casting in the same area all the time, if the fish doesn't swim past that area, more than likely you're not going to catch. Have a little go out there, it might be a bit dangerous. Just never know though. If I hook into someone here, I'm going to have to run across that reef. Well, since that take on the first cast, I've not had a nibble yet, but still sticking to the fish minnow, which I think I might change over in a second. As I say, I've not got all afternoon to be fishing today. I'm here on my lunchtime to try and nail a fish, so got to kind of bide my time and use my time perfectly if I want to catch a fish. So So what I might do is just change over lures in a second. I think I might go for a white lure. The water is a little bit milky. Not that I'm too bothered. I've caught bass in grey water, so... Oh, there was a knock. No, it wasn't. There was a rock. Wasn't a knock. It was a rock. Right, nothing so far. As I was saying, I've got to really abide my time here. I've got to crack on, and if something's not working, move on to something else. Fingers crossed we can find the fish, because if we don't, that's a blank. What are we going to go for next? I think we'll go for something maybe sand eel like this. Fish, yes. Boom! First lunchtime fish of the session. It's only a little puppy, but it's a fish. Well, first fish of the lunchtime session. It's only a little hot dog, but he's taken that fish crazy paddle up. These are really small fish. He's taking the little paddle up. When you come out at lunchtime to try and catch a bass and you get one, perfect. This one's also scuffed up quite a lot. Maybe it is from spawning season. A guy called Carl let me know that, you know, they do get scuffed up and quite smashed in the spawning area. I don't know if this fish of this size will be a spawner, but hey ho, let's get it back. Oh, don't know what that was. It was weird. Felt like something was pulling on the tail. Could have been a fish, might not have been though. Let's try again. Oh, yes, fish on. I thought that was a fish. This happened. The exact same thing happened last time I was out at a different spot. I chucked a lure at a particular place and I had a fish take me, even though this is small, and this one just hit me again. I think there was a few fish there, to be honest. Oh, there he goes. Quick release. Bang. Let's try again over there. There must have been a few fish in that area because I was getting slapped constantly. I don't know if the first one was a better fish, but quick release though. 2 fish on lunch. I actually didn't touch that fish, so that one doesn't really count. And again, that fish was in between this reefy area where the water is getting pushed off that reef onto another one. So there must be some bait in there, or just a little holding area for the bass to pick up any food that's on that particular part of the reef. The first take felt good. You just never know if there's a good fish in the mix. I'm happy just catching. Here comes the sun's making a little appearance. It's been a miserable day all day. It's been raining. Can we get one more fish? I'll be really happy with that. I know they're only small, but bend on the rod, action, happy face. Right, I've got 10 minutes left. I've had 2 fish, well, one dropped off right next to me on this fish minnow or fish paddle up, but I think I'm going to go for something a little bit more different, a little bit more erratic, and just see if we can entice a fish out. And I think I'm going to go for this. This is a Fishes Esprit minnow, something like that, and it's in like a mullet colour. Time check, 15 minutes to go. And then we're back home to work. Right, let's see. And the way I'm going to work this is just a really slow retrieve with the occasional... Oh, wait there. Have I got... I thought I had a fish there straight away. Wait there. I do! Do I? Oh, I've got a garfish. That didn't even hit the surface. Literally. Must be some bait in there. These things absolutely stink. Hammered it. That lure didn't even touch the bottom. Oh, yes! Oh! Nice! Boom! On the Espritron as well. Only a small fish again, but... Look at that. Nice. Fishing as well. Love it. Well, what a session. Lunchtimes don't really get better than that, to be honest. I've had 3 bass. I've landed 2. I had a garfish that made my hands stink. And I thought, it's gone a little bit quiet on the soft plastic, so I'll put on a little Espritron by Fishes. And this little bass just took it. Great fun. Really love fast action fishing, especially in the colder months. Got to really work like a dog and work hard, but when you can find fish, it doesn't really matter about the size. It can be really good fun, and that's why I enjoy fishing so much. You can just get out, get a bend in the rod. If you get a good fish, yeah, it's great, but if you get action, it's even better. I prefer loads of action than no fish, if you get me, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, little fish on the Espritron. Right, couple more casts. I haven't really got long left. I've got 5 minutes on my card. Oh, is that a fish? Yes, again. Boom. Oh, there's so many fish here. The Espritron doing its thing. Boom. Only small, but another fish. Little hot dog. Tiny little fish, but hey, they're loving the Espritron. There you go. Let's see if we can get one more. All I'm doing is just working it. That's fish number 5. In an hour, 4 bass and 1 snipe. Or it could be 5 bass, I don't know. I don't care. It's always good when you're catching fish. That one hit me on the paws. Just shows it's really shallow here and the fish is still on the pop. No big fish around, but fish are here and they're hungry. Right, let's have one more cast in the back of that bombshell over there, and I think that will be us. I'm bloody annoyed that I caught a snipe because I stink now. Wouldn't mind putting a bait in here. Why not?